Good afternoon, women and men of Illinois College. Welcome to those of you in attendance and those that are viewing this historic webcast of today's introduction. My name is Bob Chipman, and I have been honored to serve on the Board of Trustees of the college for the past 10 years. But I have been most privileged to have served as chair of the Presidential Search Committee over the past several months. This has been an exciting and satisfying experience for me, as well as for all the committee. Many of the committee members are on the stage this afternoon and will participate in this ceremony. The members who have served with me are students Catherine Strode and Jasper Brown, staff member Teresa Smith, faculty members Dr. Kelly Dagan and Dr. Jeremy Turner, and fellow trustees, Board Chair Joy Becker, alumni trustee Joel Harmon, and three trustees that are not in attendance but are watching this right now on the webcast, trustee Dr. Susan Pratt, trustee Bobby Thompson, and trustee emeriti and former board chair Jack Fairfield. The committee has been assisted by staff member Rebecca Spencer. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire college community, I want to first of all thank Dr. and Mrs. Stoyer on their presidency at Illinois College. Both of you have been champions of the college in many ways. When they retire next year, in June of 2013, after 10 years of service at Illinois College, Dr. and Mrs. Stoyer are leaving Illinois College a better place than it was when you first arrived. Thank you, President and Mrs. Stoyer. When I first met the president-elect of Illinois College, I was impressed with their firm handshake and the manner in which the president-elect looked me directly in the eye. As I became better acquainted, I noticed what a good listener she was. Let me say that again. I noticed what a good listener and a thoughtful responder they were. Women and men of Illinois College, it is my honor and it is my privilege to introduce to you the president-elect and soon to be the 14th president of Illinois College, Dr. Barbara A. Farley.
I'm glad Bob had to speak first so that I didn't slip up and say she. It's been really hard. Thank you all again for being here this afternoon for such a special event for Illinois College. My fellow search committee members and I are more than delighted to introduce our president-elect, Dr. Barbara Edwards Farley. Dr. Farley comes to us with over 25 years of higher education experience in a range of liberal arts colleges and universities. Before Dr. Farley begins her role at Illinois College in the summer of 2013, she will finish her duties at Augsburg College as Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the college. A true Midwesterner, Dr. Farley is a native of South Bend, Indiana, and grew up in both Chicago and Minneapolis. Our 14th president received a Bachelor's of Arts degree in Business Administration with a minor in French from the College of St. Benedict in St. Joseph, Minnesota. She then went on to pursue her MBA and PhD in Business Administration from the Carlson School of Management from the University of Minnesota. Her concentrations were organizational leadership and strategic management. Dr. Farley's unique understanding of business and academics will no doubt serve her well as the next president of Illinois College.
And Dr. Farley will serve Illinois College well through her passionate advocacy for the important role of liberal arts colleges. She has dedicated her career to building strong academic institutions that inspire students to lead lives of meaning and service. Dr. Farley understands what is truly special about the kind of education an institution like Illinois College provides. As she has done throughout her career already, I am certain we can expect her to support and further the development of a dynamic faculty dedicated to excellence in teaching and learning, to invest in expanding student opportunities such as undergraduate student research and civic engagement, and to foster a general environment of teamwork and support campus-wide. Perhaps most importantly, Dr. Farley is poised to communicate IC's identity to local, national, and international communities in ways that will lead to important partnerships that will advance the mission of Illinois College.
In addition to all of her many amazing professional accomplishments, Dr. Farley has really contributed a lot to the world around her immediately by giving of her time and talents in assorted ways. She serves on the board of directors of the not-for-profit Search Institute, which conducts research and champions the training that is needed so that children, adolescents, and their families have the support they need to make it in this world. Her personal interests include a great variety of things that we'll hear many more amazing features about soon. But she loves French language and culture. You'll hear more about that. She's a golfer. She loves classical music. She loves contemporary dance. She has a lot of interests that you'll find in common with some of yours, I'm sure. When we set out in this process 7 or 8 months ago, I think, the committee was charged with trying to determine who might this next leader be. We spent quite a while in open forums, talking with many of you, to try to figure out what we wanted, what was valuable as we were searching for a new president. And the result of that work was an almost 20-page document that highlighted a lot of our strengths, a lot of our amazing history, but also some of the challenges that we and many small liberal arts colleges face in this day. And at that moment, it became clear that putting together a laundry list of features for this new president was going to get kind of monotonous. In fact, we kind of did that. We put together a laundry list. We need an amazing fundraiser. We need an energetic person. We need somebody who understands the liberal arts and has lived it. Somebody who understands what it's like to be in the Midwest. And this long list, we almost felt like we had to end it with some level of kind of levity. And we ended up listing at the very end, oh, and by the way, you have to be able to jump tall buildings in a single bound. And, well, it turns out as we were searching for candidates, there are, frankly, a lot of candidates who can do that kind of thing. Amazing credentials, just incredible backgrounds, the right kinds of experiences in a lot of ways. But what you'll learn, if you spend a little bit of time with Dr. Farley, is that she can jump those tall buildings, but you'll walk away from those conversations with her with the realization that she thinks you can do that too. And that's what's special. That's what's special about Dr. Farley and her candidacy. And I'm really excited and honored to present to you the next president of Illinois College, Dr. Barbara Farley.
you. Thank you all very much. This is a wonderful day. I am deeply grateful to the Board of Trustees for electing me to serve as the 14th president of Illinois College. It is a great privilege to be joining a liberal arts college with such a remarkable legacy of academic excellence and student success. I want to offer my special thanks to the chair of the board, Mrs. Joy Becker, and the chair of the Presidential Search Committee, Mr. Bob Chipman, for their careful attention to the search process. Every detail was thoughtfully considered. As the leader of the search committee, Bob's approach to the work was attentive, perceptive, and comprehensive. The committee's review of my candidacy was impressively thorough. Rebecca Spencer's skillful and considerate arrangements of the process introduced me to the extraordinary community at Illinois College. I want to recognize and thank the members of the search committee for the excellent work they did on behalf of IC. Almost as soon as I set foot on this beautiful campus, I felt this was a place that could be home. When I left the campus on November 1st, after I had met so many of you, talked with you, and heard what this place means to you, I knew I wanted to be here. I am thrilled to be the newest member of the Illinois College community and the newest citizen of Jacksonville, Illinois. Thank you very much for your warm and enthusiastic welcome this afternoon. At that first meeting with the search committee in mid-October, I was struck by their passion for Illinois College's mission. I was very impressed by the student members of the committee. Catherine Stroud and Jasper Brown spoke eloquently about how their lives are being transformed by their experiences inside and outside of the classroom. They played a key role that day, and I want them to know how grateful I am for introducing me to the inspiring students I could discover at Illinois College. Thank you both very much. I was so pleased to have a chance to meet with the vice presidents and a large number of faculty, staff, students, board members, and alumni during my campus interview. Without exception, you asked probing questions that helped me to understand what matters most about Illinois College's future. Some particularly memorable moments of the interview process included hearing from faculty about their dedication to creating powerful learning experiences for their students, talking with students about the meaning of a liberal arts college, listening to our students' call to keep their college education affordable, understanding how students care about their college, taking time on Halloween night, some of them in costume, to share their impressions with me, speaking with a member of the staff about the joyful work he does in taking care of the college's beautiful grounds, meeting with staff members who understand that each interaction they have with students is an opportunity to support that student's success, and learning from the vice presidents and members of the Board of Trustees about their aspirations for the strategic direction of Illinois College. I want to offer my special thanks to President and Mrs. Stoyer for graciously welcoming me to Barnes House, and to President Stoyer for sharing his thoughts with me about Illinois College's strengths. I will long remember the personal tour he gave me of Whipple Hall and his delight in describing the transformation of that historic building. Mr. President, thank you for your excellent leadership of Illinois College over the last 10 years. IC is a stronger institution today because of your commitment to strengthening the academic program, improving the campus with the addition of Abraham Lincoln Hall, and continuing to enhance this breathtaking campus by introducing the Greenway and planting hundreds of trees. It will be an honor to serve as your successor, sir. I look forward to your good counsel as I prepare to assume the presidency this summer. I also want to take this occasion to thank President Paul Pribenow at Augsburg College for his unwavering support of me personally and of my career. He offered me challenges that have enlivened my work, such as leading the planning team for the college's new science building and hiring a cadre of talented faculty who will play a significant role in Augsburg's future. I have many colleagues at Augsburg and around the country who are cheering me on today. I'm thinking about them with great gratitude and respect. This is a special moment for my family and friends, many of whom are watching the live stream broadcast. I want to honor them and the important people in my life who can't be here today. I cannot measure the depth of their love and kindness. The world needs private colleges like Illinois College more than ever, places that cultivate, as our mission so eloquently captures, the qualities of mind and character needed for fulfilling lives of leadership and service that are essential to success in the 21st century. In a 1998 article by William Cronin published in the American Scholar, he describes the qualities of a liberally educated person. Cronin, who holds an endowed chair in history, geography, and environmental studies at the University of Wisconsin, notes that ultimately, a liberal education is about gaining the power and wisdom, the generosity and freedom to connect. I share Cronin's belief in the power of a holistic, high-quality education that asks students to reflect seriously on what it means to be human and challenges them to use their talents in service to the world. This is the promise of an Illinois college education. My leadership of Illinois College will be grounded in the college's values of excellence, integrity, community, justice, service, respect, and openness. I offer an unwavering commitment to academic excellence, enrollment strength, and financial vitality. I ask all of you for your help and guidance as I make the transition from Minneapolis to Jacksonville. The community has already won my heart. I can't wait to connect to True Blue for the exciting work we will do together. We each have a role to play as stewards of Illinois College. I ask you to join me in showcasing IC's distinctive identity in everything that happens here, raising the visibility of the college regionally, nationally, and internationally, making astute and targeted investments in academic excellence, recruiting and retaining high-caliber students, faculty, and staff, creating high-quality student-centered experiences outside of the classroom, ensuring the campus infrastructure creates great learning environments, and striving to be productive citizens of Jacksonville. What students can expect from me is great respect for who they are and their aspirations. I will be a regular presence on campus, in the Bruner Fitness Center, in the cafeteria, at plays, at athletic competitions, in chapel, and in the concert hall. I will dedicate myself to providing you with a great educational experience that will prepare you to lead meaningful lives. I will be approachable and interested in what you have to tell me about your life here. I believe in your dreams. What faculty, staff, board members, and alumni can expect from me is to honor your talents and to listen to your ideas about how IC can be even better. You will inspire the message I will bring to the world as an ambassador of this institution. Illinois College's early leaders shared President Lincoln's goals of justice and opportunity for all people. In that spirit, we will move boldly and confidently forward in continuing to fulfill the great mission of Illinois College. I promise to do everything I can to ensure a strong college for today's students and future generations of Lady Blues and Blue Boys. I want to wish each of you a very special Thanksgiving. I will enjoy that special day with my family in Minneapolis. And of course, over the weekend, I am planning to see the new movie about Abraham Lincoln. And I will be thinking of all of you. I can't wait to begin our work together. Thank you very, very much for being here. I'm thrilled to join the Illinois College community. Thank you.
When the student body learned of President Stoyer's retirement plans, most of us found it hard to imagine that someone else would be able to capture the same dog-walking, dinner-hosting, school song-singing, bionic-kneed president we had grown to love during our years at IC, not to mention Lincoln-loving First Lady Mrs. Stoyer. But over the past 8 months, the search committee spent hours looking for the individual who would be prepared to fill those awfully big shoes. And after reading through dozens of CVs and cover letters, spending days interviewing potential candidates, and sitting through 6 days of on-campus lunches and open forums, we have found Illinois College's 14th president, Dr. Barbara Farley.
As Dr. Farley walked into the interview room, carrying with her a contagious smile and a firm handshake, the committee members were intrigued to find out more about her. In our interview with Dr. Farley, she had great energy. She was incredibly thoughtful in her responses, and the interview proceeded more like a conversation than an interview. Dr. Farley did not hesitate to ask the search committee questions about IC, and she seemed genuinely concerned in understanding what each member of the committee thought was needed for the college in the upcoming years. Before Dr. Farley even stepped foot on campus, the IC community was filled with anticipation, nervousness, and butterflies about whom the search committee would be bringing. But in each open forum, with her warmth and presence, Dr. Farley was able to win them over. With every question asked, Dr. Farley answered openly and honestly, and her smile and energy never seemed to waver, not even as the hours wore on. In our sincere gratitude on this monumental day in the history of Illinois College, we would like to give you, Dr. Barbara Farley, an Illinois College cap. and an IC jersey. Thank you so much, Dr. Farley. We are incredibly excited to begin this journey with you.
So am I.
Dr. Farley, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, our students, faculty, staff, and alumni, I would like to welcome you to the Illinois College community. Following the meetings with faculty, staff, and students, it was quite apparent that Dr. Farley was an excellent fit for IC. She understands and appreciates the value of a liberal arts education and has demonstrated the critical skills needed to maintain the college's high academic standards. I have no doubt that Dr. Farley, with her excellent leadership qualities, experience, and energy, will be an outstanding president. Before we adjourn, I would like to take an opportunity to publicly thank each member of the Presidential Search Committee for their hard work. You should take pride in knowing that you have done an outstanding job in finding a leader that will continue the time-honored traditions of this institution. Katie and Jasper, Kelly and Jeremy and Teresa, thank you so much for your hard work, and I appreciate your participation. To Trustees Jack Fairfield, Susan Pratt, and Bobby Thompson, who could not be with us today, along with Joel Harmon, who is here, I would like to thank you for your time, your counsel, and travels in this process. To Rebecca Spencer, our Presidential Search Coordinator, we couldn't have done it without you. And finally, to Bob Chipman, the chair of the committee, I would like to thank you so much for all the work you have put into this project for a successful outcome for the college. To everyone here today and those joining us via modern technology, I am grateful for the opportunity to welcome Barbara Edwards Farley to our institution and wish her great success in becoming the 14th president of Illinois College. Thank you all for coming.
Good afternoon, and thank you for attending.